We'll go ahead and go on to food core, Hannah, if that's okay. We'll come back
Okay.
to David.
Yeah, of course. And I do have a PowerPoint presentation
Okay.
if I'll be able to share my screen here. Okay, share. Can you all see my slides here?
Yep. Looks good.
So like Lori mentioned, we are celebrating 1 year of FoodCorps Kentucky. So I put together a quick presentation to walk you through who we are, what we do, and share some celebrations and some data with you at the end. So here's a picture of our first group of FoodCorps Kentucky members. So who are we? So FoodCorps is a national organization that came to Kentucky in partnership with North Fork Local Food and the Perry County School System here in Perry County, Kentucky. So we started off with 5 members across the 6 elementary schools in Perry County for year 1. And so what do we do? So as an organization, FoodCorps partners with school districts or other community organizations like North Fork to train and support FoodCorps members who work alongside school staff and school districts to creating our student outcomes of belonging, agency, and mastery through food education lessons, food experiences like gardening, cooking, and taste tests, and family events within schools or school districts. So what does that look like in our schools? So here I have a list of the different activities that our members do regularly. So they teach food education lessons to elementary schoolers. They create and sustain school gardens with students. They complete taste tests in the classroom or in the cafeteria. They spend time in the cafeteria getting to know students or sharing meals with them. And then they plan and host family engagement events for students and their families. And all of this is working toward those 3 student outcomes that we hope to create with students, which is belonging, agency, and mastery. So I've included some pictures that I feel like touch to a lot of those different categories of activities. So first we have a student who's harvesting a radish that his class had planted in their raised bed at West Perry Elementary. Then we have a picture of service member Karen. She's making applesauce inside of her classroom with her students at Robinson Elementary. Then we have students preparing their raised bed for seeds at Viper Elementary. We have students at Buckhorn. They did an activity called If Our Class Were Soup, and it was about celebrating all of the unique characteristics that they bring into their classroom, just like all of the vegetables and ingredients in soup. And then here we have a student at East Perry who really loved her local apple. That was actually during Farm to School month, during the Farm to School challenge. Her class tried local apples and then they made applesauce with them as well. So that's in our schools. But we also do a lot outside of our schools. So FoodCorps members, we do training, professional development, and celebration. This top picture is us at Pine Mountain Settlement School. We had our spring gathering there, and we were planting and staking beans at Pine Mountain Settlement School. And then we also, on the bottom picture, we're learning how to cook with kids, specifically cooking safely with kids in the classroom space, with the help of the Perry County Extension Office. We also led camps and provided free local food for students during the summer. So we led a camp at Pine Mountain Settlement School. It was their annual agriculture camp. And then we used some grant money to buy local food, and we set up and had a free farmers market for kids where their school was doing their summer feeding in our park here. And then we also did activities and tastings for families at the farmers market. So we dubbed June as Kids Month at the Perry County Farmers Market, and our members planned and led activities twice a week at every Thursday market and every Saturday market in June. And this bottom picture here is actually my daughter planting a watermelon seed with our FoodCorps members at our farmers market. And so what does that look like in numbers? So here's our impact in numbers for our first year of FoodCorps Kentucky. So 891 students were taught food education lessons, and that doesn't include all of the students who participated in the school-wide taste tests at their schools. 297 different lessons were taught either in the classroom, the cafeteria, or the garden. That does not include at the farmer's market. Our 5 members spent 633 hours in the cafeteria with their students and 375 hours between their school gardens. 80% of our members serve local in their local communities. So 4 of our 5 are actually from here in Perry County or call Perry County home. And then they did 186 different food tastings. 165 of those were in classrooms during lessons, but 21 of them were in the cafeteria for the entire school to be able to participate. And all 5 of our members completed the Kentucky Farm to School Challenge with at least one class in their school. So that was our first year, and now we are eagerly anticipating year 2. So our members come back for year 2 on Monday, August 19th. And all 5 of our members in Perry County are returning for a second year in partnership with North Fork. And we have an exciting new partnership with the Fayette County schools. So we're going to have 4 new members who are going to be in 8 different elementary schools in the Fayette County school system for year 2. So that was a glimpse into our first year and a peek into year 2 coming up next week.
Thank you. It's very exciting to hear about food court successes and expansion for this coming year. That's very exciting.